I'm Alok Shrivastava from ASNA Consultancy. As Shraddha gave a brief introduction, thank you so much for that, Shraddha. So ASNA Consultancy is a specialized advisory firm focused on building cold chain infrastructure and greenfield supply chain networks. From warehouse design to complete network setup, we help brands create scalable, efficient, and technology-enabled supply chains. So today I'd like to talk about how cold warehouses are evolving and why the future is not just cold storage, but intelligent infrastructure. So, setting the context, traditionally, the cold warehouses have been designed with one primary goal, which is maintaining temperature. But today, the expectation is much higher. We are moving toward a world where warehouses are not just storage facilities, but decision-making systems. So the question is, how do we rethink cold warehouses as intelligent, AI-enabled infrastructure that delivers precision, compliance, and proactive control? And the reality today, if we look at most cold warehouses today, they already generate a lot of data, a lot of temperature logs, inventory movement, equipment performances. But the challenge is that this data is largely underutilized. Like decisions are still manual, they're reactive, taken from a deviation happens. So after a deviation happens, then the system gives an alert. And they are heavily dependent on human experience rather than intelligence. So while the infrastructure exists, the intelligence layer is still missing. So the shift in thinking is primarily that this is where the shift needs to happen actually. It's no longer just about storing pharma products safely. It's about using the data and AI to anticipate risk before they occur, optimize operations continuously, and ensure precision on every step. So we move from a reactive system to a predictive and proactive one. What defines an intelligent infrastructure? So at ASNA, we believe this transformation happens when physical infrastructure and digital intelligence are designed together, not separately. So intelligent cold warehouse is built with precision infrastructure, smart layout, continuous monitoring, built-in temperature, built-in compliance. So precision infrastructure primarily like with multi-temperature zones, redundancy systems, and backup power. Smart layout design with optimized material flow, AI-assisted zoning based on SKU, sensitivity, and movement. Continuous monitoring, IoT-based sensors, streaming real-time data, built-in compliance, automated audit trials, and AI-supported reporting. So everything is not just controlled, but continuously learning and improving. And where AI creates real impact, so now let's talk about where AI actually drives real value on the ground. So first is obviously predictive temperature control. So AI dynamically adjusts cooling based on load, external conditions, and usage patterns, ensuring stability with optimizing energy use. Second is obviously smart slotting. So instead of fixed storage solution locations, AI dynamically places SKUs based on demand, movement frequency, temperature sensitivity. Demand-linked inventory planning, AI helps us forecast demand more accurately, reducing both expiry risk and overstocking, which is you're directly impacting your working capital. Then obviously the anomaly detection, rather than reacting to temperature excursions, AI identifies patterns early, flags potential risks before they become failures. They read the signs pretty more intelligently than the human intervention. And obviously the predictive maintenance. So equipment failures can be anticipated in advance. It helps in a big way, reducing downtime and protecting product integrity. So overall, AI shifts the warehouse from monitoring conditions to predicting and preventing disruptions. So in the end, obviously, to summarize, the future of pharma, cold warehousing, or anything to do with temperature-sensitive warehousing is not about colder warehouses. It's about smarter warehouses, like warehouses that learn from data, adapt in real time, and make decisions proactively. So because in pharma or even for any temperature sensitive product, it's not just about efficiency, it's about reliability, it's about compliance, ultimately patient safety. And that's where intelligent infrastructure becomes critical. Thank you for your time. Happy to connect and discuss how we can build this next generation of intelligent cold chain infrastructure.